Battlefield is back.
Sound like cowboy fans whenever y'all say that.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
We're doing it. It's gonna do this year.
Cowboys are back.
We're gonna take it
ready to rumble. Just kidding.
We got this.
We got this. Oh my
EA's
god.
failed us so many times in the past, but this time,
Not
This time
This
they're
time.
gonna do it. Oh man. Here we are talking about Battlefield 6. The open beta is going on this weekend as we're recording this, and then next weekend will be the continuation of the open beta. We've been playing it, enjoying it, having a good old time, playing with a lot of different people. The world's been playing it. They had their big, huge multiplayer reveal event where they brought out hundreds of streamers to come to LA to play the game on stream, live. And then those guys continued to stream it afterwards for a while.
Damn.
And it was just like insane. But
dude, I haven't been this hyped for a game in I don't know how long.
really?
Yeah, because I know you're like, hey, the trailer, saw all the stuff. It was so awesome. You
I
should
know, I
watch
was
it.
hyping
I'm
it
just
pretty
like,
hard.
It's like, man, I just have so much going on. I can't. And I finally sat down. I was in bed and I was like, oh shit! That trailer definitely got me pumped.
That Limp Bizkit song where it's like
I love Limp Bizkit.
all about breaking shit and
I was
like
like,
just
dude,
like
what a great that whole presentation, which is that trailer has got everyone hyped.
yeah.
And yeah, jumping into this.
Well, it's so interesting to see like how the things have evolved over the years because this game is now like the spearheads of this game. The guy that's the community manager, like the community head of EA, is Andy McNamara, who was the former editor in chief of Game Informer for like 20 years. That was his job.
Wow.
And then whenever all the shit hit the fan, he got hired by EA and came over here and is like the community dude that's like he's the one that's like planning that big event and doing all these different things, right? But then you got Vince Zampella, who is like the head of shooters basically at EA now.
Right.
He is the guy that founded and created Call of Duty. So it's like interesting to see him have now shift and be like he's the Battlefield guy now.
Dang.
And like that whole
Full
team is
circle.
like it's just wild to see kind of how the industry has shifted to now like the love and like incitement and stuff is here with the Battlefield franchise. But yeah, it's
we've been waiting for something like this.
Yeah.
Like, this is definitely reminiscent of like Battlefield 4 and just that nitty gritty, dark kind of. It's like current time, but like slightly in the future.
It's 2027, man. It's like the time setting is like 2 years from now. Isn't that wild?
Slightly 2 years in the future.
Like 2 years in the future is when this game's set.
Like it's perfect.
crazy.
Like I've always just wanted to be like, we're back.
Yeah.
That's been like our running joke. Like, are we back? Are we back? It seems like we're back. Like
I hope
everything
we're
we've
back.
played has been amazing. Like it just feels so Battlefield. And
Yeah.
you haven't really been into it. Like you haven't really played Battlefield, right?
I played 2042. I enjoyed bits and pieces of it,
Yeah,
but
yeah. That was like your first
Yeah, that was my
time.
first one, and you guys fucking overhyped it like a motherfucker, like you're doing now. You know, just going crazy. We're back.
So
Well, I never said
what
we're
was your
back back then.
what's your experience?
There wasn't a we're back with 2042.
There wasn't. There was like, oh, new Battlefield looks
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, this one I'm digging a lot. You know, I don't like. I think as a whole, in my own opinion, different game compared to 2042.
Yes.
The slight thing that I do enjoy is like when you do go down and stuff. I figured this out last night. You can hold the like button down to like stay alive a little bit longer,
Yeah.
which was cool. And then like the healing process when you go and grab someone to heal them to bring them back up, you actually can drag their body out of.
That's new.
That is amazing. I
So
love
visceral.
That was such a great way of doing that.
When it's such a, not only is it cool to do that and just like drag your friend out, but it's so like strategic, you know,
Yes.
or like it's like you before it's like you weren't going to save your friend because he's out in the middle of a fucking firefight.
Yep.
But if like I can drop smoke out and I can grab him and drag him back, I can get myself out of safety
Yep.
as I'm healing him. I'm like,
Or someone can suppress fire and you can grab them.
I'm
It
like,
just feels
can't believe
so
it hasn't
much
happened
like
sooner.
so much like this is actually happening. This is
Right.
cool, you know. And then the destruction. Oh my Lanta, dude! Like fucking, I blew up a roof because there was a sniper up top, so he wouldn't have that position anymore. You know?
Yeah.
It's just it was a lot, and it's a lot of different like close range. Some maps. Let me rephrase this. Some maps. Some of it's like very close range, and then all of a sudden it's far range, and it's just a mix of everything. And I'm really digging it. You know, and it was my first time like actually using a sniper rifle. Fucking digging that too. Like I usually avoid those because I'm not really that great with it.
Yeah, I was terrible with it.
The way you can just find different positions is like super in certain maps. Once again, I say certain maps is phenomenal. You know.
So everything here is it's very similar to what we used to play.
Yeah.
So 2142. I mean, the concept was nice, and it's definitely like a nostalgia.
2042.
Sorry, 2042 is definitely a nostalgia bait for 2142. We're hoping for the best. You know, I think we enjoyed Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 for the most part, but, you know, my biggest complaint is, like, I don't want to fight in the past, plus they don't have all the technology and weapon mods that I really want, and 2042 had that. Obviously, it wasn't the best, and it wasn't well done, but this one is definitely everything I want. And I don't know how many guns they're going to have. Did they ever explain that?
I think they said there's going to be like 40 or 50, I think, is going to be available in the game. Right now, there's like 10 or 12. So.
That is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we need 1,000 guns.
No.
Like all like
some of the internet will disagree with you, but yes.
No, I understand.
I am in the same boat because like even at the end of 2042, they start putting in Battlefield 3 and 4 guns. I'm like, man, I got my 5 guns that I love, and that's what I'm sticking with, you know?
Yeah.
And they have a favoriting system, so once you start building your loadout, you can just favorite those guns and just like, here's your guns. You don't have to like sift through all the shit to
I got
find
dog
what to
tags
upgrade.
last night. Fucking twice.
Nice.
That was amazing.
Also, a new feature that they brought back was very exciting because that was a 3 and 4 thing, and then they got rid of it for some reason. And it's like, what the hell? Why'd you get rid of the dog tags?
What do those do for you?
It's just cool.
Just cool?
Yeah.
It was cool.
They were
I'm
just
not gonna lie,
you
it was
rip
cool.
off their dog tag, you know.
There were like each class would have like certain achievements that you would have to get in order to unlock certain things or get a certain gun. So I think that was like part of it back in the day. Like kill so many people, get their dog tags.
It's much easier to take out vehicles now. They're
So
still
much easier.
Yes.
It's still a pain in the ass. Do not get me wrong.
Yeah.
But this time it feels more reasonable.
And that's how it used to be.
It
Like
feels,
one guy can just run up and destroy a vehicle, not like freaking 10 health.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you serious?
Because we had a good strategy when we were playing with Travis. Travis was driving the vehicle, and I was trying to take out the people he couldn't reach on foot. And it was a good strategy based. Like it just felt right, you know. Even when we played with what's his name last time, Eric? Ryan played with him last night. Like we were communicating, we were talking through, and we were getting some kills. You know, it was fun. So
like, it's solid.
Like back in the day, if you had one good squad, you could literally turn a game around.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like turn a game around that was almost over. Me and Brett and some other people, we do it all the time, and I feel like in 2042, you couldn't do that.
No,
like there's just so much chaos, and it didn't like. There's a lot of solo players, and then I feel like that the other team would always be like, if they're winning, like that's it. Like they're just gonna win. There's no way to bring it back. So hopefully this is something similar.
Like that match we had last night, they were right there at the HQ, and we were able. Our squad went to the left because they kept trying to flank us, and we were just taking them out. And then eventually, I just got a sniper rifle, hang up top of of HQ, and just pop, pop, pop.
Yeah,
as they're running uphill.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's definitely there's a lot of good things happening here. I want to back up a little bit and kind of talk about just like the setting of this game a little bit more, and just kind of like level set on like what this game is delivering. So it's we came off of 2042, which had the class. They didn't have the class system. They focused in on these operators that were very poorly received by a lot of people. It was just too much, too over. It was like people want, and they also didn't have a scoreboard. That was a big problem in 2042. So many things that they were like, they should have done right. The maps were too open, whatever. The setting, I thought the setting was good and everything.
The setting was fine to me.
It just took them forever to get to the right spot. But this one, it's like they're saying all the right things from the get-go. Like, it's futuristic warfare in 2027, so it's only 2 years away. There's fragmented global powers like NATO against a private army called Pax Armada. And they're bringing back the staples like Conquest, Breakthrough, and Rush. So those are back, but they're also adding in smaller maps. So they've designed all these maps, I think, in a really interesting way where you have a big like a large scale map, or in some cases these maps are starting off small, like very small. Like some of these maps that are in the beta are like tiny, but they've built like zones that are meant to be different like sub maps for the smaller experiences. So they're gonna have team deathmatch, domination, king of the hill, and then a new escalation game mode that they haven't revealed yet. That seems to be a thing that I think it's gonna be kind of like a battle royale, but not.
Yeah.
And that you start off like in this bigger map, and then it'll start like zones will start to close in to where the combat will center around like a 16 versus 16 map, but in a 64 players server.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
So it's gonna have this
that's
kind of like interesting kind of. That's why it's called escalation. It's just gonna like the intensity will get more and more the more you play. So I don't know exactly how that's gonna operate, but that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And then like they've done this whole upgrade with this kinesthetic combat system. So we talked about the dragging earlier, but they have automatic cover leaning now. So if you're up on the edge of something,
Yeah.
you lean,
That
you
was
move
so
to the
great.
side, you just like
So
automatically
go
lean.
to it.
And then you have you can jump on the back of vehicles. So like tanks used to only hold 2 people. Now you can like hang off the back of the vehicle.
Yeah.
The soldier dragging, and then they also have an ability where when you're jumping off and you I think hold down crouch, you do like a roll.
You do a roll.
Yeah. So you have all these almost like the Omni movement idea that was like kind of gimmicky in Call of Duty, but like they have like more movement now. One thing that they don't have though, it kind of is weird to me with all the movement they do have. The vaulting still feels a little off to me. I don't know if y'all notice this, but like if I try to jump up like this little area right here, if I want to jump up on that little fence line to the left, I wouldn't have been able to jump over that. It would have restricted me from vaulting that. There's a certain height I feel like you're allowed to vault, and I'm so used to. I'm gonna make some mentions here of the finals. How like a pre and post finals world is very different for me, where the vaulting in the finals is so good in that I know what I can vault over and I can clearly get over it, even if it's like a little extra of a jump. My character can reach up and grab that. But in this game, there's very much like you basically have this height, like 10 feet that you can like reach, and that's it. There's no wiggle between it all.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
and
about.
I kind of wish there was a bit more freedom in that, so you can like there's stuff that you should be able to vault over, you just can't, and that's kind of surprising. But it's small little nitpick amongst it. But all the other movement stuff is really cool.
Did you know you can grab health stems from a support guy on his book bag?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking, I found that out last night.
You just went up to him.
I just went up to it and it had a indication to grab med. And I was like, oh, okay, well, thank you.
wow.
Hell yeah. They also have we talked about destruction. What they've called what another thing that was surprising to me with this is that it's weird to say this because the destruction is incredible in this game, but I kind of thought it was gonna be a little bit better.
Okay.
And the reason being is that the finals, man, I can't. The finals, you can blow up everything.
Yeah,
right?
I agree with you on that.
You can blow up.
I don't want it
everything.
all blown up. I don't want that.
Yeah,
That
and
was
it's-
like what was it? It wasn't. Was it Battlefield 4? No, it wasn't even Battlefield 4.
I think I know what you're talking about. Where like the whole entire map was just flat. I think
Yeah,
Bad
but
Company was like that.
Yeah, I think it was Bad Company. It's like by the end of the game, there's no cover, there's no building.
Yeah.
It's just a flat fucking battlefield, and you're just shooting across the map and finding some cover here and there. And I hated it.
Yeah.
Like everything up to that point in that game was awesome. Like
Yeah.
the destructive, everything blowing up, like a whole building falling down on you or on somebody was awesome. It's just I hated that personally.
Yeah.
And-
I think you're right. I mean, it's like when I first started playing, I was like, man, I wish like I want to shoot a rocket through this building and this little part is not collapsing the building. But then I think about it more and I'm like, this is a much bigger map, it's different kind of game style. To your point, it's like if everything was just toppled down and just flattened, like it wouldn't be a fun game by the end of it. But the tactical destruction that they talk about where they've predefined like what areas can be destroyed basically, and like when you do blow it up, it like takes out half the wall, but it creates like openings that were designed to be openings. It's like there's a design piece of rubble that's sitting here that's fallen down. Like
Yeah.
it makes sense, I think, in the sense of it. It's just like I was surprised by that. With how much destruction was pushed, I was like expecting everything to be flexible like in the finals, and it just wasn't that. It's not a bad thing. I think it makes sense
Yeah.
to have it this way. I was just like, that's different than what I expected.
Just drive a tank through a fucking building. Is that
Yeah,
what you want
right.
to
You
do?
used to
Yeah,
be-
dude,
you
yeah.
could do that.
Yeah, just drive through and it's like freaking destroy the whole entire thing, But it helps, to not have that feature. But I mean, I will say even that we're playing that Iberian Offensive Map where you have that C point that's in the middle that's like so commonly like accessed, where it's a 2-story building. Eventually that thing gets destroyed by the end of the map to where you're going through a bunch of rubble in this thing, and it looks nothing like what it did when the game started. That stuff is super interesting and really awesome to see, and way better than freaking, like, I've heard a lot of people talk about how they wish they heard more like Levolution mentioned in these like things, but I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessary right now.
What is it?
Levolution was the thing that they brought out in Battlefield 3. I think it was 4 is where they pushed it. Yeah. Where they had one map that was like a dam where if you destroyed enough of this like dam, it would bust the dam open and then it would flood the map.
Oh,
so
shit.
the map would go from like you could get
thought
through
they were
3 or
doing that.
4th floors, and then it would change it to where you could only go through 2 floors. Or there was another map where you had a tsunami that you could like trigger something, like knock something down that caused a tsunami to come through to make like the water waves like way more intense on the water and stuff. So it's just like way more
this
chaotic.
boat to shore that you could fight on.
Yeah. So, but I mean, in this case, it's like I think they're looking for a more tighter, more focused experience, because I think they went so big and broad with 2042 that they're like, let's hone this in and kind of get it more, just more focused. And like the map design so far, I've been really impressed with, because like playing this map here specifically, I think it's called Iberian Offensive. It's like you're in, you have like 2 lanes basically. One side is much more open for like snipers and tanks and stuff to travel, and the rest of it's all city. So it's like as you're going through the city, it's like you're going through tight corners and stuff like that. You can jump up into windows and fly out of them. You can blow up the sides of buildings and stuff, but it's like very infantry focused, and I think that lends itself to you still have the battlefield moments in this of just like busting through the sides of buildings and, tank shells like hitting you from different directions, or like rockets flying across, and just the smoke and atmosphere is so intense, but it doesn't feel like in 2042 where you're like, if you're a lone wolf just walking through the map or whatever, you're just going to get destroyed by like a plane, a vehicle, like whatever it might be. It's like, it's just going to destroy you. So...
Yeah, much well thought out. I mean, the creative heads are different. It's a whole new bunch. So
yeah,
they're really, I mean, what they said early on when they first kind of teased this and everything, I mean, it sounded great.
Really enjoyed riding on the back of the tank.
Dude, that is a great freaking addition. Yeah, now there's 2 people can ride on the back of a tank by just holding on. And prior to that, you'd have to just jump on it and hopefully you don't fall off.
Yeah. But it's funny though, you can still like do that too if you want.
Yeah, it's true.
Nice, like,
but it's not as bad because you'd be like clipping and stuff as you rode, and it was so weird.
Yeah, I think the big thing here too, beyond this destruction, is we're back to the 4 classes, and that's a huge win. No extra bullshit or whatever. And the 4 classes, you have your assault, you have your engineer, support, and recon. They all have their very, very distinct abilities. They do have a system in here now where you are not class locked to weapons. So, but you have modes you can play that allow you to play class locked situations too, if you want to play it that way. So like if you're playing a support, you only have an LMG, or if you're playing an assault, you only have an assault rifle. And now you can mix and match that. So if I'm playing an assault rifle, or if I'm playing an assault class, I can carry a sniper if I want to. And I like that flexibility, but you're still tied to your gadgets and stuff like that. And the gadgets are all, they haven't done in the beta yet, which I thought was surprising, but I heard that they're moving the respawn beacon to the assault class. It's currently with a sniper right now, so I don't know if that's supposed to be like when the game launches or what, but that's tied to that class. And then you have your little drone thing you can stick down that basically like scans around you. Everything feels like it's actually more grounded and like back to the basics, of mechanics. Like I have my defib, and I like having a little cover system for the assault, the support.
Oh yeah, the support. Yeah.
Yeah. You can start your little cover piece, or you can just have your defib, or you can have ammo. You have your ammo box naturally, just like that's another ability you have.
I didn't know how to get that. All I had was the health.
Well, there's so if you're playing the support character, you have it's X. So X is your like class specific like gadget.
But I would just throw out health.
Oh, I throw out an ammo kit thing.
Probably
I
have
don't
to
know.
swap it out in the loadout.
Yeah, maybe it's
I
like a
didn't see it
loadout
in
thing or
Loadout.
something. Yeah, I
There was
don't know.
nothing else to swap.
Yeah, because
That's why I was like, I hated
defib, but
That's like the one thing I don't like about support is I don't like having a LMG and like throwing down health.
oh yeah,
I was like, I want my ammo box.
yeah,
I feel like Assault should be the one carrying. Obviously, that's just me. And that's how it used to be back in the day.
right.
I appreciated that, but that's a small nitpick too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I was all my
I'll
stuff
look
was
at
throwing
it
out
again.
ammo. Yeah. But yeah, and then you have the well, I mean, like Travis was mentioned too, which is kind of crazy. It's like if you're playing engineer, you can kit yourself out with like a RPG and then a anti-air, which is kind of insane. You never used to be able to do that. And I love that the RPG gives you 5 rounds.
Oh yes.
So much better. Like that was the biggest thing that I hated about 2042 is that if you're playing an engineer, you had I think 2 shots. So like after 2 shots, you're only gonna do 50 damage to a tank.
Yeah,
you
would
have
do
to reload.
nothing. Would
And
do
it's
like
like-
fourth of its health.
Yeah, it's so stupid because it takes at least 4 shots of a rocket to blow it up. So it's like now I can take out a tank, which is great. So
That's how it used to be.
Yeah.
That was the good old days.
And then the perks and stuff, like not the perks, the upgrade system, your attachments and stuff like that. Did y'all play around with that much?
Yeah.
No, I
did.
didn't get a chance to. We kept jumping in the game, and I was just like,
Yeah,
So it's kind of like COD where you have like a point system.
Yeah.
And I guess as you level up, you unlock different attachments. And
attachments.
so you can only have so many attachments on each weapon. And each of those attachments cost a different amount of points. So it's really like that. Mess around with it, see what you like. I appreciate that.
yeah, 100-point system works pretty well. But I upgraded my assault rifle. I've upgraded all of them now except for the sniper rifle. But it's been nice to kind of swap out different things and test different stuff out to see what works. There's a firing range in this game, so if you want to use
Which
the
is
firing
nice.
range, test things out,
Yep.
you have that ability to test your different weapons and stuff. Everything's super intuitive. I mean, menu. I'm anxious to see once the full menu comes out, like how complex that homepage screen will be. But
I like it now.
Yeah,
It's not that complex.
right. Exactly.
Like-
It's like leave it that way, please.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. What do y'all think of the maps they have so far in the
So far,
beta?
cool.
Love them.
Yeah.
Love them so much.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Even like this big map, the peak one, like that felt smaller for me, like from a traditional like battlefield size map. But I kind of like that because it's very focused, like combat of where you're headed to
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
very
And,
narrow and long.
yeah.
I need to get that rocket launcher.
Dude, the snipers are already amazing.
Yeah.
They were taking me out left and right on this map.
Dude, and especially in this map too, they're like everywhere.
I couldn't snipe. Like I'd look at one and someone from the right would shoot me.
I saw a meme somebody posted of like talking about Battlefield 6 and then this map, and it was just like those little light lens flares like all across the map. I was like, yeah, it's pretty
That's
accurate.
right.
It's so good. So yeah, beta right now has 3 maps currently available. It's Cairo, Iberian Offensive, and Liberation Peak. Next week they're going to add Empire State, which is in Brooklyn, New York,
That's
and
gonna
will
be
be
fun.
very infantry focused, or is all infantry focused. And then when the game drops, it's going to have 9 maps available. So there will be 5 more maps that they're going to add. Some of them are very tight, close quarters infantry maps. Some are much bigger, larger, massive maps all across, I think, 3 different theaters of war. And a lot more vehicles and weapons that will be available in the full version game. There will be a battle pass system. There will be skins, but they've said that they're going to be not overdone. They're not going to be
Beavis and Butthead.
yeah, they're not going to be Call of Duty. They're
SpongeBob.
not going to be Fortnite. That's all going away. So
Thank gosh.
that's good.
See, they had that American Dad in freaking Call
Call
of
of
Duty.
Duty. Yeah.
No, I didn't see
I was
that.
like, are you serious?
Yeah.
It's the alien. I was like, all right, Fortnite of Duty.
We also more to come, but there's a single player campaign still to be
That's
had with this,
crazy.
which is cool. And then a battle royale that they teased at the very end of their multiplayer reveal trailer. That
I'm for it.
yeah,
I am for it. I think in the past, well, when they did the Battlefield 5,
they did Operation
was-
Firestorm.
it
Yeah.
wasn't the best, and
Yeah.
and it did not last long.
I think with that one, I think they've learned a lot, hopefully, since then. And because I mean, they look like they're capturing the right attitude. It's like silly, kind of, I think, which I think is appropriate for this. And it's set in like a very sunny Los Angeles, I believe, is what they were saying. And there's been leaks of the map already and stuff like that. But it's like the Firestorm idea, the firewall coming at you, I think was really sick. That they had that in the first game and they're bringing that back. So that's good to know. And I think they've hopefully learned their lessons and will have a much better round 2 where they can make that excel. And I'm assuming it's going to be free to play. So that'll be kind of nice for people to get into the game if they want to just play a free to play Battle Royale experience. You can do that. So a lot of good stuff to be had. Oh, there's a fire range. That's sick.
Yeah, fire range is pretty good.
Yeah. Battlefield 6, y'all. It's coming out October 10th, 2025. PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox. They're saying that the post-launch plans will have more maps, weapons, and content via seasonal type content. So I expect that they'll have a pretty regular cadence of maps dropping throughout the year. But Battlefield might be back, y'all.
Yeah, most definitely get on PlayStation.
It's exciting. Oh yeah.
We're back, baby. We're back. Don't pre-order yet.
Oh, sorry, I already did that.
Don't be like Brett.
I broke it.
This is still EA. You can't trust EA. They failed us so many times in the past.
It is one stat that came out of the past weekend. The Battlefield 6 open beta was the most popular in series history on Steam, hitting over 330,000 concurrent players, doubling the peak of the Battlefield 2042 player within hours. So the hype is high for this, and they've definitely done a good job with the marketing.
Call of Duty announced that they're going to release some gameplay of the next Call of Duty, and I saw a lot of memes being like, "Okay, whatever, Call of Duty, we have Battlefield now."
Well, I was telling Jason earlier, I was reading through the Delta Force is bringing out their console release in August or tomorrow, 2 days from now, and or the day this podcast comes out actually. And all the comments were like, "Oh, this is good to hold me over until Battlefield 6 comes out." The tides have changed.
Yep,
the tides have changed.
Apparently, Battlefield 4, one of the past Battlefields was supposed to take over Call of Duty, and it never did.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah. And so they're hoping that, or some people are hoping that this might actually do it. Yeah, I mean, again, with everything they're doing, like it's basically just Fortnite of Duty.
Yeah.
So
right,
people aren't enjoying it.
Yeah, it's fun, man. I've got over 9 hours in the game from this weekend.
Believe that.
Freaking love it.
I got to catch up today.
Yeah.
Finish it off before I can't.
Hell yeah, it's good stuff. So anyway, Battlefield 6, y'all. Jump on the beta next weekend if you get a chance. It's going to be on all platforms, so you don't want to miss that. You'll have the new map to play. And hit us up on Discord if you want to join us and jump in some games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.